For over 4,000 years, the Great Pyramid of Giza has kept its secrets. Napoleon's soldiers searched it. Grave robbers ransacked it. Modern archaeologists have mapped every inch they can reach. And yet, scientists using some of the most advanced technology on Earth have just confirmed something extraordinary: this pyramid still has spaces inside it that no human has entered in over 4,500 years. Today we're going inside the real, scientifically verified secret chambers of Giza, and separating what we actually know from what remains pure mystery. Built around 2560 BCE for the pharaoh Khufu, the Great Pyramid was the tallest man-made structure on the planet for nearly 4,000 years. Officially, it contains 3 known chambers: the unfinished subterranean chamber cut into the bedrock, the so-called Queen's Chamber, and the King's Chamber, where an empty granite sarcophagus still sits today. Notice I said empty. Khufu's mummy has never been found. His body, his treasures, everything that should have been buried with a pharaoh of his stature, gone, or perhaps never there to begin with. That single unanswered question is what has driven a century of searching. In 2015, an international team of physicists, engineers, and Egyptologists launched a project called Scan Pyramids. Their tool wasn't a drill or a robot, it was physics itself. Cosmic rays constantly bombard Earth, and some of their byproducts, called muons, can pass through solid stone. By placing detector plates inside and around the pyramid, researchers could measure how many muons passed through different sections. Denser stone blocks more muons. Empty space lets more through. In effect, they turned the entire pyramid into an X-ray photograph, without drilling a single hole. In 2017, the results made headlines around the world. Hidden above the Grand Gallery, the scans revealed a massive void, at least 30 meters long, that researchers nicknamed the Big Void. It's roughly the same size as the Grand Gallery itself. Nobody knows exactly what it's for. Some Egyptologists think it may have been a construction ramp, used to haul enormous roof blocks into place and then left empty. Others aren't so sure. What everyone agrees on is this: it's the first major internal structure found in the Great Pyramid since the 1800s. Then, in March 2023, the same team found something new: a corridor just behind the pyramid's north face, tucked above the main entrance. It measures about 9 meters long and 2 meters wide. Using a tiny endoscopic camera threaded through a joint in the stones, researchers got their first look inside in over 4,000 years. What did they find? Mostly bare limestone. No treasure, no hieroglyphs, no mummy. Experts believe it likely helped redistribute the pyramid's enormous weight around the entrance, protecting it from collapse. Fascinating engineering, but not the dramatic reveal conspiracy theorists were hoping for. So why hasn't anyone just gone in and looked? Because these voids are completely sealed, with no known entrance. Cutting into a 4,000-year-old monument to satisfy curiosity is exactly what modern archaeology tries to avoid. That's the entire point of muon imaging and ground-penetrating radar: to see without destroying. It's slow. It's frustrating for anyone hoping for an Indiana Jones moment. But it's how you protect a wonder of the ancient world for the next 4,000 years too. And Khufu's pyramid isn't the only one hiding surprises. The Scan Pyramids team has since turned its instruments toward the smaller Pyramid of Menkaure, the third of the Giza trio, where recent scans have again picked up unexplained anomalies inside the structure. Researchers describe the results as promising, though nowhere near confirmed. If a genuine, previously unknown chamber is eventually verified there, it would be one of the biggest archaeological stories in decades. Naturally, mystery invites speculation, and Giza has attracted more of it than almost any site on Earth. Over the decades, people have proposed hidden libraries, secret initiation chambers, even claims tied to lost civilizations. It's important to say clearly, none of that has scientific support. Mainstream Egyptology, backed by decades of excavation, texts, and now physics-based imaging, points to these pyramids as royal tombs and monuments built by skilled Egyptian laborers and engineers. The real story doesn't need embellishment. The idea that Bronze Age builders could engineer a mile of internal stress relief architecture using nothing but copper tools, ramps, and geometry is already astonishing enough. So what happens next? The Scan Pyramids team continues refining its muon detectors and radar sweeps, hoping to map these voids with enough precision to eventually justify a non-invasive look inside, perhaps with a miniature robot able to squeeze through the smallest gap. Every new scan adds another piece to a 4,000-year-old puzzle. And somewhere in that unmapped darkness, there may still be one more chamber waiting. The Great Pyramid has survived earthquakes, empires, and thousands of years of curious hands. It's given up some of its secrets, but clearly not all of them. If you want to see the moment researchers actually looked inside that hidden corridor for the first time, I've linked the footage below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.